Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 46 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio Modular Megabase. And would this be a modular megabase if we built only a single module? No, it would not. So let's build more than one module. Now the way I want to do this, I will just get in my car and oh, hold on, just one more thing. Because last time we built some overview of also the global demand, supply and demand. What I've done is I've completed it. I don't have oil or petroleum because I don't really know what kind of numbers would make sense. I guess I should sort of have the collective oil per minute. And then I could sort of gauge it and say if it's 1,000, then when it drops to 500, then there's a problem. You know, I don't know, something. Anyway, in this case, it means 10 million. And that means I have somewhere between 16 and 17 million. Basically, I can look at this and say, all right, steel is actually not very good. And what I'm counting is the actual number of plates. So, for example, up here by the steel, I have somewhere some weird logic. All right, there we go. First, I will, oh, I can't really see that. That looks like an error. That really looks like an error. Because this I am dividing by 5, but here I'm just multiplying by 1. That's definitely an error. Good thing I noticed that. Okay, we're going to go up to steel because there's a point to this. The point is that I want to include the ratios. Alright, so that instead of turning out to do what I was supposed to do, we are now doing something strange and weird instead. But it's up there, so it's not really a problem. Now, when I look at my science, let's look at the science while we're at it. Here, everything is, it's this one missing. We still have tons and tons of rocket science. So it's not really rocket science that we need to scale up. It's, there we go. Let's take this one easy, easy. Jump out. Okay, this one is also finally done. That's good. That was a bit of a hack. Got it. Oh, this is not looking good. Okay, so what is it? Divided by 1,000. That is actually correct. Silly me. 1.22 is... that's the ratio that includes... Okay, hold on. I'm going to explain. Here we have 20% productivity. Here we have another 20% productivity. So we have 2 times 20% productivity. That's 1.2 times 1.2. That's 1.44 productivity. And then it takes 5 iron to make 1 steel. So that's the other half of the equation. And that somehow brings it to 0.88. Now, what I need to do is go here. Oh, that looks like a mistake, that one. Why would I have 2 of these right next to each other? I guess that one is not needed, but let's take it out and see. Do we have a gap? Nope, no gap. Awesome. So what I want to do is take, this is my science, right? Science module. Boom, I'm going to take it out because I need a new science module. Because I made so many changes for it, like LTN and stuff. So I'm going to get all of it like this. Yeah, and we're going to do everything. We're going to have tiles, and we're going to have station names. However, I am in trouble if I don't do anything different, because what happens when I have LTN, Logistics Train Network stations, and I immediately just place them down, then the first thing that happens is that it'll go completely crazy with supplies, and I just want to pause it just for a minute while I set everything up. So there is that. What icons am I looking for? That one maybe? Yeah, because it's railed. It's... what am I producing? Science? Then let's also make sure that we have a Logistics Train Network icon because it is Logistics Train Network. And then we put that science because that's the annoying one. So we call this one Science Module because that's what we call it for. With version 2. So if you see another version somewhere, That is not it. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to build this damn thing over here. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, obviously I cannot, but I could, for example, build one of these. Boom. Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, Benjamin Stairwell, whatever. I will take my landfill train. We're going to Benjamin Stairwell. Stanwell, go. Because I need landfill first. This one is in the way. So I need first landfill. Then we need all of the stations I'm placing down. I need to change them to science #2. It's also going to be a bit of a challenge. Where are we? Where is it? Okay, it's coming there. Nice. And do I have enough room for all this crap here? No, I don't. Good. Let's bring this up in size and just make sure that we got enough space for all the stuff we want to do. Let's just check one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay. It's more space. And all of this needs to be... Nope, running out. I suspect I won't have enough. Oh, I forgot that one. Got it, got it. Just keep going back and forth. Yes, I need this whole thing filled out, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is back at C block, huh? We are playing C block. Almost. That should cover what I need. Let's just test it for the hell of it. And you go in there. Does it fit? Yes, it fits. Great. I have enough space. Cool. And you know what? Why don't I just hatch the last area, because I'm not going to use it. And some will say, why do I not just get my water from there? Because then it wouldn't be a module if I sort of have to do hacks every time. Whole point of this is that it is completely modularized. So you go in there, you're gonna go, and I am going to remove you, and you're gonna go back. Got it. Jump out and switch you back to automatic. Whoa, that was just pretty damn close to me getting run over by my own stupidity. Now, I want to wire this up, but I think that there's something that isn't going to work. Like, I guess I have to retool this part and that part as well. And now I am ready to put in the blueprint, except what I need to do is go into options, mod settings, dispatcher enable, warning, deactivating dispatcher stops delivery generation. Items will still be monitored. Click notifications, apply. That should mean the warning dispatcher disabled, no deliveries will be created. Awesome. That is exactly what I want. Let's just wait a second and see if we can find somewhere where there should be a delivery made, but isn't. What about here? This doesn't say. Oh, this one is basically full on everything except the what is called the high-tech science. The high-tech science must then be en route down here. Yeah, it is. Okay, which means I'll soon see a demand of everything else. I guess the blue one will be the one that comes into demand first, I suppose. Or maybe it's just going to be something trivial like copper and iron that's always operational. What about this one? Okay, you have something inbound. All right, that was already generated, I suppose. You already generated, and the copper comes in. Let's have a look at this one. -9. Okay, let's look at the rocket facility. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. Rocket, everything is green. Let's see if this anything would require more. That one should generate a load, but it isn't. So that confirms that it has been disabled. Great. Now we can take our blueprint. This is the stuff we've been waiting for. Smash it down there. Ready? Go. And the poor robots will be completely overburdened. What else do we need? We probably need some of these as well. Some of the... Oh, alright. I already have them. Oh, no. And probably a lot of other stuff. Why concrete? Why concrete, actually? Oh, it's because I have the concrete around the edge. Yeah. This is going to be fine. I'm just going to spend my time catching these while everything is being built. You could also argue that maybe... See this one? They are not working. So this is why it's so important that they are changed. So this one will be copper 2. At least they turn out pink. That's nice. 2. Guess what? 2. And we're probably going to go back and forth to the supply station a couple of times. And we don't have those yet. Okay, so we're going to go up here and start removing all that junk. All the robots that can't load or they're waiting for charging. Basically what we're waiting for is... Okay, we still have 6 of those, so I need these 2 placed. That's another mining. Great. Keep going on the mining. We are now at mining... What is the percentage? I don't know. I think that you can see that under bonuses. It's okay. Mine plus 66. Well, it's not quite double. Not even. But I think it's getting there. And remember, this is only a single module. As we scale up, we should be able to... I think the ideal here is that actually we can scale up really far. It will be UPS that it will be our bottleneck. Well, maybe materials as well. Okay, so these ones can now be generated or can now be corrected. 2. That was not correct. That was me being silly. There. And that one. Also a 2. And let's grab all of this and figure out what we're missing. Because we're missing 161 different items. That's fine. And now they're coming back empty, so that's good. That means they apparently either don't have it or it's good. Keep going. Spray out there. And then it's time to figure out what we're missing. Definitely more of this, yeah. We're missing a module. Okay, let's see. Oh, these ones, definitely. What else? There. And beacons, unfortunately, I can't really do much about that yet. Anything from here? No, not really. Let's move out and see what else we're missing. Come on, stack inserters, just fly out, little friends. There we go. What are we now missing? Okay, we're missing a few. That's fine. Those should be easy to get out there. And just a few more things. Keep going, just get them all back in there. Great. What? Warning, dispatcher, no deliveries created. I like the fact that it actually keeps warning me. So all I need is 28 of those. Kind of, whoa, that looked cool. There, just run around, just checking what else is missing. Stack inserters. And some... That can't be right. Oh yeah, this speed module 1. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate that we're actually using speed module 1 in these. I think it's much easier just to use speed module 3. I know it's totally not needed, obviously. But I think it's important to do nonetheless. Because then it'll make it easier to craft. So we need stack inserters and we need modules or beacons. And I'm also going to change this one just for a sense of consistency. So you'll be taking that one. It's totally irrelevant, and all it does is make it less efficient, but it'll make it more consistent. And that's the part. Consistency versus, oh, see, something is still wrong. Petroleum. There. And that one, stone bricks. Because I need everything up and running. So, what we agreed was some stack inserters. Did I have enough? Nope. I need to go back and find stack inserters. And go. Stack inserters and lots of beacons. Well, that should be easy. And as beacons, as we say beacons, we will also definitely need more modules. But they'll come in anyway. And that one. That one. What else? And that one in. Okay, so let's see. Beacons, we have that now. Beacons are filling up. Great. And here comes the spam. So of course I cannot just keep doing this like continuously. Wow, that's not even there. And what about this one? We have everything. Actually, what I need is that one, because I don't need that much. I definitely don't need that many. Good. We're gonna go up there again. This should be fine. Oh, hello, train. I'm just gonna follow right behind you. There. Oh, stop. I forgot to turn right. So we back up. What could possibly go on backing up on a train? On it. Well, it's not a busy train schedule. And actually, the fact that I saw another train must be a non-Logistic Train Network train, because no deliveries are generated, as has been said. This might be a congested area. It definitely will be congested when I start kick it off again. You and you. And yeah. Yeah. So we'll go all the way out, and I want this one to have 0. Because then I know it's completely ready. There, nothing. And I'm just gonna take this one just to make sure that it covers everything. Go. Awesome. This is now ready. I will, at this point, I'll put these things back in, and a few of these. One thing I should have is actually out here at the end, I should sort of have a, I don't know, a roundabout of sorts. Just because it happens so often that the trains head out here and then get stuck. This. I'll do it differently. Boom, boom. Did I do it wrong? Yes, I did wrong. Damn. Any stone nearby? Any stone that I can use? This is such a waste of time and resources. Okay, I'm gonna take this one and build it here instead, because I don't care. And this is not what you wanted to see. You did not want me to see making silly roundabouts here. Oh, I know. So it keeps warning me. I like that. I really like the fact that you keep warning me and say, hey, you're not using this mod correctly. Start using it correctly. There. I basically just wanted to be able to turn around. Those two would not have made a difference. Great. You go back. And at this point, I will now start the craziness. So I'll go in here and... No, first we're going to go over to the normal one and see how much you actually need. Oh, you need 22,000. Wow. So, get in the options, get in the mod settings. I'll do that one. And I'll send notifications. Apply, back. There we go. I can't pause it, but I can just say, all right, so science 2, science 2, science 2, science 2, science 1, science 1. No station supplying petroleum gas. That's probably because it's 50 there. Oh yeah, because it takes 50 there and it takes, well, yeah, because this one, let's see. There will be an awful lot of jamming here. What about our location here? Not that many. This one? Oh, they're just rolling out. I love it. I love it so much. I know, of course, you can say, well, is this... It's blocking, but most of the time they'll be idle and it'll not be as congested as it now. But it's actually dispatching 20 trains at once. I like that. And it's quite clever to put it there because now we can actually still go through. So we have all 20 trains heading out at once. And I need to... Oh, look, lubricant was the first thing coming in. Nice. Stone bricks coming in. Welcome, stone bricks, to Science 2. And water coming in. Iron coming in. And this lane here will also probably... No, not congested. Not congested at all. But that's because of the travel distances, I suppose. They'll just come in just one after another. Oh, this is so awesome. This is sweet. Look at this, just going out, and now it starts congesting, but not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, it's really not very congested, and this is enabling everything. Let's see if it works. Of course, it'll be pretty much consuming everything out here because it needs to saturate at least something before it produces. You can see how pathetic amounts we have up here, but this is all perfectly fine. What do we get there? We have no errors, and I just want to see how things are rolling. Do we start producing stuff? Yes, red and green signs. That is not surprising, the first we'll get. And then we have copper plates to copper 1, yeah. Iron plates to science 2. Science 2 is this one. Coal to science 2, fine. Stone bricks to science 2, also fine. Steel to science 2. It's just everything. I love it. You can hear how happy I am. And this is the part about Factorio that I love the most. You build something, you spend, I don't know, 10, 20, 40, I don't know how many hours on the design of it. And then you do it because at some point down the line, things will be easier. And when you start rolling it out, yes, it just works. That's the brilliant part of it. You can hear my excitement about this. And this is why Logistic Train Network is so awesome, because you can say, oh, it takes forever to set it up. Yes, but once it's set up, you can just stamp down a blueprint like this and it will automatically operate. Look at this. It's just keep going in. It's, of course, the reason why there's so many is because it's filling up and it's trying to saturate these here. No science pack 3 found. That's perfectly fine. Petroleum to science 2. How is the petroleum actually doing? A petroleum here. That's at -50. Water is also at -50. So as soon as we start using some water, we'll actually get some water in. Oh, water is already delivered. But hey, this one is not. Lubricant is not, lubricant is fine. And these ones, oh, look at this. It's just, damn it, it's amazing. Where's my little guy here? So at this point, steel is actually no longer demanding. That should be, say, once the steel is in, there's no more. We'll still need a lot of iron trains coming in. And coal trains, how's that? That's getting there. It might actually, once it goes below 4, there we go. Now it's no longer, you see, steel is saturated. What I can do now is I can go down to our overview and see how are things going. Ooh, this is not so good. It's still 1.8 million. That's good for the steel. And these ones used to be 7 and 14, but now it's 17 and 14. Now it's just 16 and 14, I think. But it doesn't really change much. The stone bricks, it might be something to worry about. And coming in, you can see now stone bricks is saturated. Coal is saturated. Iron and copper, understandably, is not there yet because they'll need a lot more. And our power is now going to be the next interesting thing that we need to scale up. So more nuclear power, please. And how is this one doing? Oh, there's a bit of a jam here. how uncool that is. You are heading to where? That one? Okay, I'm just gonna give you that one. Go and go away. Sometimes they do jam like that. And you, where are you going? Okay, let's see if it works. Because it actually, it's just when there's one too many, sometimes it doesn't work. Let's see where you're going. I don't know where you're going. They should be fine. Sometimes they can jam. And don't quite know why. There we go. And let's see. Where am I? I'm there. So good run over. And we are now no longer needing iron. We're no longer needing copper. This is now all green. Green means it has what it needs and it's online. Perfect. Nothing is inbound. This one, that's totally unrelated. And we can now see up here, we can see demand is income, or it is starting to supply. It hasn't provided enough to even get a first train out, but that's not a problem. That is not a problem. It'll get there. And this will pretty much double our science output. Of course, it's going to take some time before it gets to the 2,400 needed in order to generate a load, but it's definitely getting there. This is amazing. And of course, iron, copper, they will be more busy than anyone else here. Let's see, this one. So this is the majority of the iron just going in, like a full belt going in. And then just a teeny tiny bit passing on, which means that after this one, I pretty much only have one full iron belt. But it's totally fine because all things considered, it will work. We'll, oops, don't stand on belts at this point. And how much? -10. And then we're getting more iron plates in. Oh, this is to science 1. Science 1, how are we doing on the demand side or supply side? Yeah, they're just working their way up. It's actually high-tech science that is the highest, but I suppose there might be... Yeah, it's also lacking there, so it's a load in events. And now coal is actually getting in, so I mean, I could just sit and watch this for days, and I might. But I guess we also need to wrap up this episode, as interesting and fun as it is, because now you can see we have 2 signs. And basically I can just keep stamping it down. Well, not quite as simple as that, because there will be a maximum load of everything. But so I need to get this to stabilize, and by stabilize I mean like this. The military science is fully backed up, so that, yes, you can see here, it actually is producing everything at a decent pace. And no station for Science Pack 3 found. Yeah, that's not surprising, but what about this one? It's only at 500. It's at 1k for the red science. That's also totally expected. This is just gonna keep going. And here, let's see what we have. There's only 1.9 for... It's fine. Okay, so this is it. We now have 2 science modules, and you could see how easy it was to hook it up once we did that. And it's just operational. It's that simple. And that's thanks to Logistic Train Network and the fact that it's a module. So now we can figure out what the next stage should be. It'll now alternate a bit between modules and more supplies. And then there will be some technical things that I definitely also need to scale up, such as my main base is not particularly efficient. It still uses like stupid things like this, and yeah, you can see it could be better. Let's just put it like that. But things are operational. We have a lot of these. That's 500 of each. That's exactly what I want. And you see, I wrote, man, this is embarrassing. I have blue things here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. Anyway, we are going to wrap this one up. I hope you enjoyed seeing a module being placed down. I hope you could see my excitement as that happened. And I hope you'll be following. So as we now figure out what is the next thing that needs scaling. So it's basically going to be science, labs, rockets, or inbound materials. And we have monitors for everything. So there you have it. Thanks for joining. If you liked it, and I'm sure you did, leave that like button below. And if you haven't already, this seems like a great time to subscribe. I'll be seeing you next time. Cheers.